I'm Epstein, and here we are, the last week of January. It is the 29th of January, 2024, the time 8:15 a.m. Central Time. So, the interesting news, as you know, and you've heard by now, I hope you've heard, 3 U.S. servicemen killed, several dozen other wounded, some serious, they may die as well. And now the question is, on this attack by Iran-backed militia, what's the U.S. going to do about it? May do nothing. We'll talk about that in a minute. When we look at the markets, gold should be up, and it is up $18 on the news. You know, that's a big threat. Silver market up nearly 27 cents. Copper's interesting. You know, Evergrande, the giant property developer in China, Hong Kong Bank ordered them to go into full liquidation. So now we'll see what happens. But I read something that I didn't get. In Hong Kong, they ordered it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's how it works in mainland China. I thought they were all one country. So you're telling me that you order something in Hong Kong and it doesn't hold, or you order something in mainland, it doesn't hold in Hong Kong? I don't get it, but we will see what happens there. But this is coming to the end of a saga of a big developer that didn't get rescued. It does not put confidence back into the real estate market there, but they're doing so much more with stimulus that copper's still up because of that. Here's something to pay attention to. You rallied early on off the news of the 3 U.S. servicemen killed. My heart goes out to the families there. As we take a look as to where you're at, you're down now almost $2 off the highs in these markets. So the markets are saying it's terrible. The U.S. will respond in some manner, but because there's so much in the way of pieces to this puzzle. Right now in Paris, there's negotiations trying to go on to find peace between Israel and Hamas for a truce. Let's use that as the right word. To get more hostages released, women and children, ideally in a stage. But it's a 2-month truce, hopefully to lead to an end of everything. How you get Israel to the table on that with Hamas staying inside of Gaza is beyond me, because I don't see them bowing to all this. At the same time, the U.S. has got to finally say to the world, enough. And they're going to do something. Now, the last time we did something took a while, and do you remember in Iran, Soleimani? Okay. They're probably planning an attack like that to hurt and hurt hard, but do it in a way that the world knows just what is done. And at that point, we won't hide and say we didn't know who did it. It'll be something that is going to go like that. As my guess. Do I know? I don't know, but makes the sense. And you don't do it now. You've got the negotiations going on now. So if you're looking to see missiles flying tonight and all that, I'd be very surprised. It could happen, but I'd be very surprised. If you take a look over here, Bitcoin, I'd be paying attention to it. The market's trying its darn best to hold the 40,000 level. We'll see if it's able to do that. Now, in terms of the news, it's a light day of news. You got the Dallas Federal Reserve Bank coming out with monthly regional manufacturing outlook. Remember, manufacturing's been in the toilet. I don't expect it's going to get better. I'm ready for a surprise, but I don't see it. As I said, China's Evergrande gone. Iran missile strikes, kills 3 soldiers, injures at least 34 more. But out of those 34, and it could be more than that, there are some that may not make it. So you've got to pay attention to that. I think it's very, very important. Now, remember, this is also the week that starting tomorrow, we begin the 2-day FOMC meeting. You have central banks already coming out. This is a week of a lot of banks. I think you got Peru, Chile. Today we had Pakistan. We got the UK, the United Kingdom coming out. Our central bank comes out. Then we get ADP, the JOLTS data, and the U.S. jobs report. This is a week full of that. And then later today, we get a massive amount of reports on some of the Mag 7 stocks. Microsoft will be in there. Amazon, I think, is going to be in there. There's a number of them that we start getting the earnings on now. So this is going to be a very, very important day. Pay attention. Be a little bit cautious here, because you don't know what all these different banks are saying. It's not going to be the action by the U.S. It'll be the words. Do they drop the words? Risk to the upside. If they do, the market will take that, and that's already, I read many reports that that's what the analysts are looking to see. They'll take that as the word, is it a March cut? Well, let's see the jobs data and we'll have an idea. And remember, you don't get the jobs report until after the FOMC meeting. So that too becomes important. Now, one of the tools that you should be looking at on these charts, and we get them all the time, are outside days. Do you know what to do with them? First, an outside day. Very simply put, it's where you take out the prior day's high, low, and close, obviously. And do you close higher or lower? That's the outside day. What does it mean? Is it a continuation? Is it an interruption of a pattern? Where would you put a stop to find out if it's going to continue on or the reversal's for real within the pattern? I cover it all. There's a course for you on this. It includes our charting software. You're going to get 14-day trial to my research, both the spider and the futures. So you get to see the outside days as they occur. I'll point them out to you, show you what I think, what we expect, and voila. We'll see if going forward, what I teach actually is working. I think you'll find that it's interesting. All right, so how do you get it? You go to iraepstein.com under the word research. Nope. Under the word what? What do you think a course should be? Education. iraepstein.com education. Move your cursor to the top there. You can do it. I will catch up with you at the end of the day today with our review of what the markets have done. In the meantime, you have a great trading day.